Hello there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another video. Women need a man's energy. Energy. Let me go a little deeper, because one of the things I'm seeing out here is that men are approaching women like they have to force women to do something, or they have to convince her to do something, or that women won't do certain things, or I'll use the greatest example of this: sex. Many men are approaching women as if they have to convince the woman to do something she wouldn't do normally. Now, maybe not with you in particular, but oh yeah, she wants sex. Or it could be for whatever, or some just pure cooperation. They have to convince the woman to cooperate. Or you have men talking about whether women have to submit. Here's the problem. Now understand something. I already said I've had 1,000 jobs. One of them was working as a negotiator, or that was at least part of my job. Because it was a big part of my job. I was working at the United States Department of Justice, the Civil Rights Division, Disability Rights Section. And there was a lot of negotiation, negotiating with different businesses and everything, or getting a settlement agreement for them to really make their businesses accessible to disabled people. And before even doing that, I was trained in negotiation. And understanding one thing about a negotiation, you got to have something that the other side wants. Now, I shared all that to give you a perspective of how I'm looking at it. Now, let's put this to men and women working together. Let's put this to men and women working together, or a man wanting to get something from a woman. You got to look at it as a negotiation. And see, too many men thinking, oh, okay, I just got this money and everything. And it's like, well, it's more like she's taking it. That's not a negotiation. A negotiation is understanding, okay, what does that woman want from me? What do I have that I have control over? And the main thing, it ain't money. And believe it or not, it ain't sex. It's energy. It's energy. And understand about that. Understand what that energy means. It means women have to be in a man's presence. That's why they like attention. Like, you heard of those, you see those women, they'll look all sexy and everything. And, they got the breastises up and all of that. They want the man's attention because it's energy. In my book, Nice Guys and Players, I shared an incident. I saw when I was working in DC. And I was coming home from work. And it was about around 17th and, I think it was 17th and Connecticut Avenue. 17th and K, in that area, near the Farragut West Metro Station. Was it west or north? I don't know, I ain't been there in so long. But anyway, there was a park there that used to have all these bike messengers gather there, right? And they would gather and, they'd be shooting the breeze after a hard day's work, riding through traffic. And they'd just be sitting there. It was a normal thing. I remember one time, there was this fine ass young lady. I mean, she had a killer body. And she had on a yellow dress, killer body. She was walking through these bike messengers, and you got a bunch of men and a fine woman. They ain't gonna be quiet and just mind their business. They was shooting their shot. And I was feeling bad for her until I saw where she was going. And I saw where she was just going to a car, and then I looked at the area. I said she could have easily walked around these guys. Easily. But she walked through. Why she walked through? She wanted that attention. She wanted that energy. See, let me hit y'all with some deep stuff. A woman, she can get an orgasm just from a man's attention. Just from a man's attention. And even beyond the sexual thing, a woman needs to she needs a man around just to feel safe. She just needs to be grounded. She needs that badly. That's why you get a lot of women, we always hear about the friend zone and everything. Oh, many women just want that guy around for that. And they need to be around that so badly. And if they can do it without giving up the sex, hey, that's good for many women. That's good for, a lot of men don't realize, okay, the woman needs it that badly. Now, some people will say, hey, no free attention, no validation. They actually are giving her that. Okay, actually, they got kind of a right idea. If you're going to do that, remember, you got to get something out the deal. Okay, she wants your presence and all of that. All right, what do you want from the deal? See, you got something that she needs. Just like, let's be real, most men ain't hanging around a woman platonically. Most men. Unless, she got to be jacked up. And then that woman got bigger issues. No, the man wants something from her. Usually some type of sex, affection, whatever. All right. Too many men just give it without realizing, oh, wait, I got something she wants. In negotiations, when you got something that they want, you start saying, well, hold up. All right, you want this. I want this. You got to give up something. You got to give me something if you want this, or I withhold it. Very simple. Any professional negotiators out there know that. There's some other little nuances there. That's a separate video. It's about negotiating something, but you got something that she needs. All right. So she needs to do something. Indeed, some men already know it, even though they may have never been professional negotiators, they know that. Like Mr. Goodbar. I call him Mr. Goodbar, the man who draws the attention of the women like that. He already know he got something that the woman wants, so he's not pressed. He don't hand it to her. He don't chase her to try to get something from her. He puts himself in a position of authority where he deals with her on his terms. She wants his energy. She wants his sex too and all of that. And he's sitting back like, yeah, you want all that? Yeah, what are you giving me? What have you done for me lately? He might be like, well, hungry for some buffalo wings. All of a sudden she come with that plate. Because many women, they can pick up on that, okay, they want this from this man. They want this, okay, so they got to do something. Now, of course, you get some women say, well, I ain't doing that. Okay, yeah, well, okay, fine. A smart man would be like, okay, well, you ain't getting this. And like I said, the basic thing is that energy. Indeed, that's why you get events where sometimes women will just come forward. Indeed, even in these YouTube spaces, you got some of these channels be going hard on women, yet they got fans. They got fans. The women want that energy. See, understand, let me get a little metaphysical with y'all. They don't have to always be in that presence, just the mere attention. Indeed, and I know that's why a lot of women be on social media and stuff. And posing and all of that. That's that energy they getting. But what if you say, I ain't gonna give it to her? Like if you, like a situation, okay, say you got a fine woman. And she could be in a public place, wherever. She got all these guys just handing her stuff. And they giving her energy and she getting something from it. But then you got the one other guy, he's just like, okay, she look all right. Just totally ignoring her and stuff. But just because of who he is and the energy he's giving off, she's going to want that because his energy is stronger than the other men. But he's ignoring her. So she got to come over there. She got to come with something. And then he could be like, well, she got her fine clothes on, hair fixed, breasts is out, the butt dunk, got those tight jeans showing those shapely legs, distressed jeans. So she's showing some thigh too. And dude might look at her and say, well, yeah, you look all right, but I like more conservative dressed women. She want that energy so bad. Shoot, next time you see her, she'll have on a loose blouse, long skirt coming down to her knees, everything. Even as loose as possible that like kind of minimizes her ass. So she'll be coming like conservative. That's because the negotiation position he's in. But the main thing is that energy. It's the energy. So I want guys to think about that. You got something that she wants. You got something. And that's at the base of everything. That's at the base. They need to feel it. They need to feel that energy. You got something she wants. So if you want to deal with her, yeah, you go ahead and it's a negotiation. In fact, I know a writer who dealt with like romance type of stuff. She always said she would always use the term negotiation when they were about to hook up. You know, it's a negotiation, but you in a stronger position. All right. And you can get what you want. Yeah, you got to give up some, but man, fair exchange is no robbery. But you're in a position to get what you want. And that main thing at the core is that man's energy, your energy. I want y'all to think about that, all right? So anyway, that's all I got for now. I'll get back with y'all. Peace and blessings.